In today's video, I'm going to be going over the Warmommy in 2024. Now guys, I did do a guide on Warmonger in 2023, but I wanted to try to go over that guide again and just do Warmonger again because I like Warmommy. She's awesome. And some things that you need to know before we get into the guide with Warmonger is that she is a difficulty of easy, and she has more of an adaptable fighting style, and is also a corruption specialist with her feats too. And her special capabilities is that she has enhanced lights, chargeable unblockable claw, and she has corruption feats to isolate opponents, so that way she can start a 1v1 if she wants to. So if this video does help you, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you're new to join the Raptor pack. But yeah, let's get started. Alright, so the first thing that I'm really going to touch on first is the bashes. Now the bash themselves for Warmonger, they're a general bash. They're like Warden's bash in a way, but Warden's bash, it feels a little bit faster. With Warmonger, it does. I don't feel it being fast. It feels a bit slow to me, but that's just me. But with the claw bash, as I like to call it, it does apply bleed, as you see in the right corner. As I do the top light, which does 7 damage, I also get bleed stacked with that. So this makes more sense for Warmonger to have, to make her more as a DPS, more of a vicious DPS in my opinion. The only thing is with Warmonger is that the bash itself, it is a bit reactable, so you want to be careful when using the bash. You want to use it at the right time. You can also hold down the bash to go for a level 3 bash that will also wall splat, and it will confirm a heavy as well. As I do it again, as you see there, it connected a wall splat, which did 20 damage. And you can also feint it to maybe catch your opponent off guard if they're dodging, maybe get a guard break and get some damage going. But yeah, that's with the bashes though. The bashes themselves are really good for Warmonger to give her more of a DPS vibe with her, a vicious DPS vibe that is. And you can also use it to catch your opponent off guard too, if they start dodging a lot. Alright, the next thing I want to touch on with Warmonger is her heavies. Now the thing with Warmonger's heavies is that it has hyper armor. In the chain heavy, that is. So if I did the first one and I did the second one, you'll see the hyper armor flash that you saw there. So if I did the chain again, 1 heavy, 2. Now you can do it with the light and heavy as well, and you'll still get the hyper armor. So light, heavy, there is the hyper armor. You can use this to trade people, or if you want to, you can go for zone, light, and into the final heavy, which does have the hyper armor. So if I did zone again, light into the heavy, it does show the hyper armor, which I think this is a good thing for Warmonger to have, because she'll be able to trade attacks with different people that tend to throw their attacks at the same time as you do. So you want to use that to your advantage. Alright, another thing that I'll talk about for Warmonger is her side dodges. Now, her side dodge attack is the unblockable side dodge heavy, which you can feint it if you want to, but the thing about this is that this heavy has high frames on it, and I'll show you what it looks like. So with the iframes, she can dodge attacks that the opponents throw at her, and it'll still connect. Like, well, basically she can dodge and also get an attack off. Now sometimes it doesn't work like that. You have to use it at the right time with certain attacks, because I know with Centurion, whenever he goes for his kick, he can still parry you right afterward. I've been seeing that. It's iffy. It really is iffy when using this move, but it is doable in her kit. It makes Warmonger so much better in my opinion, and it gives her some leverage to get some sort of damage off too. And she also has a front forward undodgeable heavy that you can use to maybe catch people that are trying to run away or trying to dodge a lot, and you can continue going for a chain right after, or a combo, my bad, not chain, and you can continue going for a combo right after if you want to. Okay, the next thing I want to talk about is Warmonger's parry counter. Now Warmonger does have a parry counter. This is honestly my favorite parry counter in the game, because with Warmonger you get some bleed damage on the wall splat. So with the parry counter, you want to parry it. As I showed y'all, I parried the Warden's heavy, and then I pressed X, or I held down X, and then I would get them near a wall. If I got them near a wall, I'll be able to get some bleed damage, which is what you see right here. It'll stack up to 5 bleed, or like 4 times. But if you do miss the wall splat, you won't get that much out of it. It's better if you can get the wall splat off. That way you can get some more damage, and you can end up trying to kill your opponent too. And also, one thing that I want to go over is that Warmonger zone, you can chain it if you want to maybe go into the bash if you want to. I probably have already gone over it, but I just want to make sure that I included the zone, because I don't want to forget as much as I can in this video. And also, Warmonger's running attack is a good way to maybe generate another combo going into a light after zone. It's not that bad. It does around 18 damage. So yeah, that's pretty much it for Warmonger's general moveset. Now I didn't go like over the entire moveset entirely, just generally going over it. I really went on and touched on a bit of the things that Warmonger has, which are the bashes, the hyper armor on her heavies, and she also has that side dodge, which has iframes on it. So yeah, I just really wanted to touch on those a little bit, and I also went over the parry counter as well. So I hope you guys do understand that. But now I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys some little combos that I have for Warmonger. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so the combos for Warmonger. Now these are some combos that I like to do, so you guys can just take it with a grain of salt if you want to, and you can always come up with your own kind of combos. Like these guys, again, are always here to help you guys come up and form with your own kind of combo. That way you guys can win. Combo that I like to do is I like to go for maybe a light right after, and then feint it, hold it down, and go straight in for it. Go straight for that, go straight for the bash, get that heavy going. Another good combo that I like to do is this. So I like to go for the bash, feint it, go for the side dodge, go for the bash again, and then guard break, and go for a light. Another one is going in for the front forward heavy, and then going for the side dodge, feinting the bash, and going for maybe a heavy and light right after is another one that I like to do. And sometimes I'll probably just go for front forward into the bash and let it go, or I'll just go straight for the bash and just feint it. If they tend to dodge a lot, you really want to look at your opponent's movements. If they tend to dodge so much, go for the undodgeable heavy. That's why I always say, for any character that has an undodgeable, just use your undodgeable if they tend to dodge a lot. Now, if they're trying to sit there, you want to try and use your bash. Now, you don't want to use it too much, your undodgeable. Now, only use it when you think it's right. Same goes with the bashes. You don't want to use them too much, because if the opponent starts reading your entire combo or your pattern, they're going to punish you severely. So you want to be careful when doing that. Another combo that I don't use as often is this. So I'll go for maybe the bash, zone, and throw the heavy out. Now the heavy is optional. You don't have to throw that heavy out the entire time. You can maybe feint it and maybe go for a guard break, or you can feint it if they just tend to throw out a light. You can parry, get that light parry, or a heavy, get that parry, and then go for a parry counter. But yeah, those are some little combos that I have that I tend to do sometimes. Now you can always come up with your own combos to help you in the game. That's really up to you guys. If you do enjoy these combos, if you want to use them, you can. If you want to come up with your own combos, you can always come up with your own. But yeah, this is what I use really whenever I play with Warmonger. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to do a bit of an overview of all these feats for Warmonger. That's what I'm going to be doing. We're going to go over each and every single feat, and I'm not going to like talk about it. I'm just going to go over them, just give you guys a quick overview. If you want to look at all the information for these feats, I will leave the information hub down below in the description. But yeah, for her tier 1 first feat, we have the Corruption Blade. The next attack inflicts corruption, a power dealing damage to a target and their allies only if they stay close together. The next feat for tier 1 is Rush. This triggers to gain movement speed for a short duration. And the third one is Conqueror. This is a passive. You capture zones faster and picked up boosts last longer. Then for tier 2, the first one we have Elixir of Corruption. This here is another passive. You gain health from damage dealt to corrupted foes. Then for the second one we have Arrow Strike. You call an arrow strike dealing moderate damage over an area. Then for the third one we have Flesh Rune. This here is a passive. You gain moderate damage reduction every 3 seconds. Then for the tier 3 feats we have Power of Corruption. For the first one, this here is a passive. Damage dealt to corrupted foes is increased. Then for the second one we have Punch Through. This is the passive. Your block damage is increased. Then for the third one we have Tough as Nails. It's another passive. It raises the maximum health when unlocked. Then for the fourth feat we have Corruption Blast. Corrupt nearby foes. Corruption deals damage to a target and their allies only if they stay close together. Then for the second one we have Arrow Storm. Aerial attacks that deal medium damage in multiple areas. And then for the final one we have Auto Revive. This here is a passive. Automatically revive opponent upon death. But again, it's highly up to you guys on what kind of feats you want to take in Dominion. It really depends on your kind of build and your playstyle with Warmonger. Now this, I really want to go over the gear perks with you guys. Now I'm not gonna like talk a lot with the gear perks. I'm gonna pretty much go, it's just a general overview of what Warmonger's perks are. So I hope this does help for anybody who wants to know about gear perks. So here we go. The first one we have is Shields Up. When revived, receive a temporary plus 25 health shield. And then the next one we have Aegis, or we have Aegis, I think it is, yeah. The next one we have Aegis. All shields received are increased by 20%. Then the third one we have Devourer. Upon execution, heal an additional plus 10 health. And then for the fourth one we have Endurance. When gaining a renown level, receive 3% stamina cost reduction, and the max of it is 4. And for the fifth one we have Survival Instinct. When in critical health, gain 25% stamina cost reduction. The sixth one we have Headhunter. For each unique player / bot hero executed, increase max health by 4. And then for the final one, we have Fresh Focus. When out of stamina, counter guard breaks, blocks, and parries regenerate 20% stamina. Now, for me, when it comes to gear perks for Warmonger, right now I'm running Aegis, I don't know, and Devourer. The third one, I'm up for debate. I'm thinking about maybe going for Headhunter or Survival Instinct. Those are the two that I'm thinking about just going for, because I feel like Survival Instinct will give you 25% stamina cost reduction, to help with your stamina in key situations. Now, some people will take Headhunter, which, I mean, Headhunter is really good too. It increases the health too. It's not bad. I might try Headhunter. I'm still going to be trying these perks out, but if you guys want to try and get these perks, you can always try to get these perks whenever you're at rep 8 or above. That's the best way to get those perks, is when you're at rep 8 or above. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Win or lose, I do hope you get something out of this. Okay. All right, Scar break. Okay. I don't know why I didn't press the command there. See, dude. I'm tired of people like this. This is why I kind of gave up on duels, y'all. I missed it. Can I back up? Dude. Like, this is why I kind of gave up on duels, because people have to do this, man. Like, come on, bro. Seriously? Like, I know what he wants me to do. He wants me to go to the bridge, and then he's gonna ledge me. Like, I'm not doing that. I'm not stupid, dude. So I guess we'll just wait here. I don't know. Hey, bro, I'm sick and tired of it, bro. I don't understand. I don't know. Like, this is like the reason why I don't play duels as much, man, because I'm just trying to play. Okay. All right, let's get him on the wall. Zone. Aw. Okay. I don't understand, bro. I really don't. I think this dude's trolling me. I'm not sure, bro. It is weird. It's a weird game. I've just been having weird games today, dude. I really have. I've been having a lot of weird games with Warmommy here. Okay. Good light parry. Let's go. Let's go with the light. All right, let's get you on the wall. That's the wall splat. Nice. Guard break. Okay, now we're staring. Okay, there we go. Let's go with the heavy. Nice. Oh, nice letting it fly. There we go. I went for the zone. Went for zone and the light afterward. Now, the thing that I need to tell y'all with the light after that zone, you want to be careful with. Don't try to throw it out too much. You can always just throw the zone out and then be it, but just don't throw out the light too much, because people are going to start trying to parry that one, because her lights are very easy to parry. Okay, nice frame advantage. Nice. Ah, man. Yeah, he's waiting. Okay. Yeah, he's waiting now, because he's being very patient and he's just waiting, and he's staring for me to do stuff, man. Like, I don't know, man. Like, the stare fest in duels, it does get tiresome. I try not to like complain about it whatsoever. Like, see, he's doing the same thing again, bro. Like, come on, get over here. Okay, nice. Ah, he reacted to it. Come on. Ah, man, he's just throwing the lights and the heavies at me, man. It's tough to fight a berserker, man. It really is. I can't parry those lights and heavies, man. Those are the lights and heavies that I have a hard time parrying against. Because with berserker, he can mix it up to go into another light. Like, go for a heavy and then mix up to go to a light right after. Which is tough for me. Because, I mean, I'm still on Xbox, but it still is tough for me. Because I have a hard time with them, just me only. So I gotta be a bit... Okay. Okay, gonna be a bit more aggressive this time. Ah, he's gonna put me in the fire. Yep. Yeah, there we go again. He's gonna put me in the fire again. Nice. That's killing him. There we go. Yeah. I don't know. People were just weird today, man. It is weird in duels. It really is, man. I had to be a bit aggressive. You gotta be a bit like passive aggressive. That kind of style. It's the thing you have to try to get used to, man. But GG, dude. GG, dude. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so I'm gonna go over some of the wall punishes for you guys. So for the first wall punish, the first one with the bash, it goes to give you 20 damage. And for a regular wall punish, this is gonna be 27 for the top heavy, 27 damage. Now for out of stamina throw, it's gonna be zone into top heavy. That's the punish right there. You can also do light and heavy if you want to, but it really is up to you. If you want to do zone and heavy, you can do zone and heavy. If you want to do light and heavy, you can do light and heavy for the out of stamina punish. Now there are more out of stamina punishes on the information hub, which will be in the description below. Okay, so for my full summary for Warmonger, I feel like with Warmonger, she needs something else. I feel like she needs to be sped up a little bit because her bashes, I feel like, can be reacted, which they can. Her bashes can be reactable. And sorry there, that was a little stick drift, y'all. I need to get a new controller. I feel like she needs a bit of a buff. Like maybe a speed buff wouldn't be too bad for her bashes. And well, overall, as a DPS, she's not that bad for a Vanguard. More a DPS base, in my opinion. A vicious DPS with the bleed too. She is just perfect where she is, but at the same time, those bashes will be your downfall if you don't time them correctly. That's why you have to like try to bait your opponent out as best you can. I do like playing with Warmonger sometimes. I do, but at the same time, she's just iffy, really. She's iffy to play sometimes. I mean, I'm still gonna main her because I enjoy her. But thank you guys so much again for enjoying the video. If this video did help you at all, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more For Honor content. And also, guys, we're on the road to 10,000 subscribers here on the YouTube channel, which is going to be an amazing achievement for 10,000 subs. I want to try and do a For Honor stream here on YouTube for 10K, so that's going to be a 10K sub special, so I can't wait to do that with you guys. But if you do have more questions with Warmonger, you can always leave your question in the comments below, and if you want to join my Discord, where everyone else in my Discord is helpful and will be able to help you if you have a hard time with Warmonger, or if you want to ask me directly in Discord for maybe a one-on-one session to help with Warmonger or whatnot, you can always ask me in my Discord. My Discord link is in the bio. Hope you guys again enjoyed the video. Comment down below if you wanted to play Warmonger. How would you play Warmonger? Defensively, offensively, or balanced? Let me know in the comments down below. And with that being said, I am TheGamingRaptor. I'll see you guys in the next video. Alright guys, peace out.